Hello and welcome to our first ever podcast. I have with me Dennis from, where are you from again, Dennis?
Kazakhstan.
Ah, I see. So thank you for coming on to our show. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, see, when I was a boy, my father was a scientist for the government. He was experimenting with DNA-based weaponry, and when I was a baby, around the age of 23, I fell into a vat.
Oh, please do continue.
This is very serious. I fell into a vat of cats, and I absorbed all their DNA, and then I became known as Mr. Pebbles, and I become the first cat in space.
But you're also a man, is that correct?
Yes.
So, how did you absorb this
Yes.
DNA?
I told you I fell into a vat.
But what in there caused the DNA to seep into your DNA?
Thousands of cats. That was actually a oversized blender
Oh, I see.
of the DNA kind. It had lasers and it lit up in glue.
And it didn't cut you in half or into a billion pieces.
No, that'd be unethical and ridiculous.
I see. So, I understand you had a topic for us to talk about today, correct?
Yes, the topic is space lizards
Space lizards.
and why everyone in the government is not a space lizard.
Oh, please. Well, go on. Tell us your theory.
It's not a theory, it's fact.
Okay, go tell us your fact then.
People say that the government is controlled by lizard people. That's not true, because there was an ancient planet of lizard people called Earth, and they were killed millions of years ago.
I see. So, would you say that the sci-fi show Doctor Who touched on this a bit?
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have television where I come from.
Oh, okay.
We just have squids that sit on your head and give you vivid imagery.
Okay then. Because that's a thing, apparently.
Yes. Our government also works with Dark Lord Cthulhu.
I see. So tell us a bit more about your planet.
We're on it right now. It's pretty average.
I see. So, could you tell us more about your father's experiments?
He only had one, which was the cat experiment, which failed, and then he was sacrificed to Cthulhu, and then I became my own father.
Oh, okay. Please explain how that happens.
My house was burned down by angry mobs of cat lovers, and I was forced to live in the icy plains of a country known as Mexico.
But Mexico's hot.
I lived there for 53 years.
But Mexico's hot.
Not where I was.
Where in Mexico were you?
About that area. About a boot.
A boot? That's Canada.
It's Mexico to us.
That's Canada.
We don't live by your socialist party.
I am against government labels, so...
I also don't like labels on my foods. I like to have a surprise.
So, would you... What kind of foods do you eat, since you're this unique hybrid of man and cat?
I eat cheeseburgers made with cat food.
And how long do you plan on holding this facade?
Of what? There is no facade. I'm a man that has the DNA of 1,000 cats.
1,000? Now, is it the same breed of cat, or is it 1,000 different breeds?
They're just cats.
But
There's
are
no
they
breeds of cats. It's just cats.
But there are several breeds of cats.
Cats in general. The
But-
general cats.
The general. So Tommy cats.
Sure.
So I understand.
Where I come from, we call them Victors.
Victors.
Victor cats.
Victor cats.
Victor Von Cat.
So you're from Russia, from my understanding, correct?
No,
No.
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Is that a place in Russia?
No,
No.
not that I know of. I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay, so
don't
tell
know.
us a bit about your country and your ethics.
My country is a small island of 5 million miles. The country is located in the air beneath sea level. It's an underground nation that floats. There are more underground nations.
I see. So, is your underground nation at war with any of these other underground nations?
No. The underground nations are cats.
Just purely cats?
Just purely cats. We have evolved to the point where we are not cats. Except me. I'm a cat.
Part cat.
Part cat. I'm the chosen one.
I see. So, explain to us how your father passed away.
He was sacrificed to Cthulhu after his experiment failed. I already said that.
Right. Excuse my short-term memory. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
No. Buy my shirts.
Is this your shirt?
No.
No? Okay. Whose shirt are you wearing now?
I found it off someone. A skeleton in the icy mountains of Mexico.
You mean Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming and sharing your unique and interesting culture with us.
Meow.
Yeah. Until next time, people of Harkness.